I've got a confession. I've played the Resident Evil 2 remake for about 50 hours, but I've never beaten the game without the infinite ammo rocket launcher that I might have accidentally bought. So, I decided that instead of playing the game normally, like a sane person, I decide to beat the game only using Claire's SLS-60. Now, you might be wondering, hey, hasn't someone done this before? And you'd be right. Dante Ravioli has done this challenge before.
Are you okay?
But he also used the JMB handgun, which, if you don't know, is so much more powerful than the SLS.
Don't come any closer.
So, I, on the other hand, will only be using Claire's pistol. With a few grenades, of course, because I suck. Now, will I be able to complete this challenge? Or will my mediocre at best skills hold me back? Find out now. We skip the intro and... wait. Does Claire look different?
Anybody here?
Nah, it's probably nothing. Anyway, skipping the intro of the game because it's not important, we enter the Raccoon City Police Department. And we then see an officer become Strawberry Jam. Wait, this channel's not monetized. I don't have to care about censoring this. You can see all the gore you want. Now, I do a speedrun trick to manipulate the zombie. It's pretty cool if I say so myself. And I eventually lose all my confidence as I failed probably the simplest speedrun trick ever. Because I now know you can just walk past these guys where I was wasting precious ammo trying to shoot them in the legs. Anyways, we say hi to Marvin for like 0.5 seconds because he'll totally not die in 2 hours. And we make our way to the west wing of the police station. And after collecting the first floor map, we make our way into probably my favorite hall in this game. Mainly because of how intricate it is. We pick up the, what is it, 10 ammo? Yeah, whatever. And then we enter the room dubbed Welcome Leon. Mainly because of the giant Welcome Leon sign right in front of your faces. And I also get the upgrade for my pistol that allows me to not take 50 years to reload. And I also get this hip pouch. Moving on, we get the spade key, the unicorn medallion, and finally the lion medallion. And then plant some explosives that were definitely government mandated. Totally not making illegal explosives here in the United States. Don't want to repeat anything that might have happened. After our definitely contracted explosion, we get the lady medallion, and we are on our way to fight the first boss. Now, this part is unscripted, as I'm going to show the gameplay of every boss, just so you know I'm not faking it. In Birkin 1, you would typically use your knife and set your frame rate to unholy amount of levels. But because I don't particularly know the frame rate trick, mainly because I'm on a PlayStation and I can't do that, and also the fact that even though I'm allowing myself the use of sub-weapons, I'm mainly just gonna use my gun, as that's the main purpose of the challenge. But anyway, as you can see, I'm very bad at this game, as I'm getting hit by almost everything. Yeah, I suck. Anyway, if you don't know anything about Resident Evil, if you heard that, I just dropped something. I dropped the phone that I'm reading my script from. Resident Evil, Capcom, the developers, are obsessed with making eyes as the enemy's main weakness. Like, here you got one giant eye. Spoilers for the next boss, but you have like 4 giant eyes. For a G4 Birkin, you have like 6 or 7. No joke. I know how many of you are probably wanting to kill me right now. Mainly for that joke and also for this horrible gameplay. Like, I'm wasting so much ammo not letting the crosshair sink in. Because if you didn't know, if you let the crosshair sink in, you do more damage. But I don't know why I'm doing it. Yeah, no, I suck. Like, genuinely, what was I doing? That was the first grenade I picked up? Dang. And right here, I'm basically cornered. And I have to use the grenade that I just picked up. And, yeah, I beat the boss. Thank you, because I was running out of things to say. I really need a script. She is quickly then kidnapped by the chief of police, which I would show you, but me being a stupid self while playing this playthrough, I skipped every cutscene. Cause I hate cutscenes. Who doesn't hate cutscenes when you've played a game for like 70 hours? Anyways, we re-enter the Raccoon City Police Department and douse some flames on a burning helicopter. After taking like 5 more steps forward, if I would stop pausing the game, we get introduced to Mr. X, who is an unstoppable tyrant whose only goal is to kill us. But you move faster than him. So once you realize that, he actually becomes the easiest enemy to deal with in the game. And as you see, I'm stupid and I waste some shots trying to shoot off his hat, because you can do that if you didn't know. After that, we get the electrical parts needed to open up a gate to get the keycard for the parking garage. And after hiding from the scary bad man as Sherry, we enter the sewers, which is my least favorite part. Oh my god, I hate this section so much. So, to save myself the time of having to edit this, I am just going to skip past this part. Because this is my least favorite part of every Resident Evil game, the sewer level. I don't know why, I just hate it. Alright, on to this part of the sewers, which I can't skip as it's the next boss fight. Nothing really to note, other than the fact that it's more difficult, mainly because you can't just kill him normally by just shooting him a bunch. You have to use the crane on him. Yeah, as you see, he has more eyes. And yeah, I really don't know what to say in these unscripted parts. Yeah, more of me being bad. You see my inventory. I think I die a few times here. Yeah, I die right here. Alright, we're back to pretty much where I was. Yeah, the whole gimmick on this boss is that you stun him, and you then hit him with a crane. I waste a lot of ammo here. Why would I purposely go into him? Oh my god, I suck. But to be fair, you can get pretty easily stun locked in this game. How did I miss a magnum shot on a giant glowing eye? Anyway, you have to hit him at minimum, or at least once with a crane, because if you're good enough, you can sometimes get his health low enough to one cycle him, but most of the time it's easier to just go for the 2 cycle. And that's my least favorite section of this game done. On to the nest, also known as the lab. This area is pretty simple. Each area in this game has its own gimmick. The labs is upgrading your ID wristband to allow yourself to get further into the nest. And I am once again reminded that I can only use my pistol as I'm surrounded by an upgrade to the spark shot and some flame rounds. After totally not looking up the solution to this puzzle, and genuinely taking about 10 minutes to do this one, we get the third upgrade to our ID wristband. It's purple. I like that color. Now, on to G3, where I'm pretty sure I do my stupidest action yet here. And it's not wasting all my healing items. I can never do the Frugalist challenge, which if you don't know, that's the one where you complete the game without using a healing item. Right here, I waste 4 magnum shots thinking I can explode this tanker. Which if you think about it would make sense. It's a magnum powered shot. You'd think it can explode a tanker. But I guess not, and I was too stubborn to reload the checkpoint. Because I'm not one to change what I've done. But there is no real main gimmick for this fight. Other than he has a few scripted sequences that you need to let him do before you can kill him. And yeah, I'm just gonna let this play out on itself and just talk when I want to. This is definitely the longest part of this section. Yeah, after you explode all of his eyes, his chest opens up where you can just mag dump him. Yeah, I know I said I'd show all of these, but I don't have the energy and the knowledge to basically do all this unscripted. So, I hope you believe me when I tell you I did this with just the pistol, because you're gonna go back to scripted me real quick. After beating G3 Birkin, we enter the escape sequence. In the escape sequence, you have 10 minutes to, as it's pretty self-explanatory, escape. And after inserting this electrical part and picking up the minigun as you need to in order to activate this boss, it's just me, 7 minutes, and a shit ton of ammo.
Why can't you just die?
7 minutes until detonation.
Unfortunately, I die right here, and it's a pretty dumb death if I have to say so myself. Like, he's done this jump 5 times and I still fall for it. And then I'm just stun locked somewhat. I have no heals. And this move that he's about to do, I hate it so much. It's so inconsistent. Sometimes he stops at that loop corner right there. Sometimes he doesn't. I don't know why. But that doesn't stop me. I try again. And I run out of ammo. I didn't have enough to beat the game. My wasteful shots, mag dumping in general, I couldn't do it. And I hate to say it, but you cannot beat Resident Evil 2 with just Claire's starting pistol. That's how this video originally ended. But I was stubborn. I didn't want to go down like that. I was determined. And the reason this video took so long to come out is because I played the game again. And because of that, just watch.
Why can't you just die?
That's right. I did it. I completed Resident Evil 2 with just the SLS 60. Now, is this video original? No. This challenge was heavily inspired and somewhat copied by Dante Ravioli's run. And I thought, hey, let's see if I can do it. And I'll link his original video in the comments, as I'm not uploading my ID to YouTube just to upload links in the description. But with that, I'll let the credits roll, and if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.